If you have achieved the clarity, now it's time to go ahead. It's time to go ahead with different tools, different techniques, and different aspects of the inner world where the correction is required so that you can make the necessary changes, necessary corrections, and keep on moving in the direction of your goal, in the direction of whatever that you want to achieve in any and every aspect of your life. Let's begin. The session today, now, is just going one step ahead of clarity. In the last video, we understood the basic philosophy, the basic understanding of thoughts. We reached a calculation and we understood that we practically experience one thought a second. That's huge. One big reason why people are not able to do what they want to do is one thought per second. What to do about it? Well, friends, the easy tool to use is meditation. If I would quote Rajneeshji, Osho Rajneesh, on meditation, he used to say a wonderful thing. He used to say, have you seen a child playing in the garden and running behind the butterfly? The butterfly keeps on moving from a flower to another flower, and the child keeps on running behind the butterfly, trying with an objective to catch the butterfly. And in the process, the child falls down, gets bruised in the knees, in the elbows, but the child is unaware of it. There is no pain. The child is totally focused on the butterfly. Why does the child does not feel the pain? How could the child keep on running even after the child has fallen for a couple of times? The answer Rajneesh gives is because the child is meditating on the butterfly. Isn't that wonderful understanding of meditation? Let me take you to one more understanding of meditation, how I understand meditation. Have you seen villages where there are wells and people try to take out water from the well, and the tool they use to do that is a rope and a bucket attached to the end of the rope? What they do is they throw the rope, they plunge the bucket in the well, and they pull the bucket with the rope and with the intention to bring water so that they can get water. That is what meditation actually is. Meditation is the rope and the bucket. It is a tool to dive deep in the mind and bring knowledge. That's one more way of looking at meditation. Today what we will understand is a thought meditation, where we'll be meditating on thoughts. This is a wonderful way of meditating, and I always prescribe this to people. In my experience of working one-on-one with people, people come to me with several issues about their life. I have people coming in depression, with clinical depression, going through traumas, experiencing fears and phobias, different aspects of life totally messed up, and they come to me for help. And that's what I do as my profession. But when I find people coming to me with a specific thing which is called a series of thoughts, because of which they are not able to sleep, a series of thoughts, because of which they are not able to concentrate on the task on hand. Yes, that is when I prescribe this way of meditating. I call it thought meditation. And every client of mine who has practiced this, practically were able to sleep in a practice of 7 to 10 days. That's all. They could experience sound sleep, overcoming all the thoughts in just 7 to 10 days of practice. Friends, it is that effective and powerful. Just by understanding what I'm going to tell you is not going to make any difference in your life. You will have to do it. Practice is the key. I've been saying this from the first video. Friends, practice is the key. Before going ahead with what to do in the meditation or the process, let's understand a couple of analogies. Friends, have you seen a lion in the cage? Yes, everyone has seen the lion. Now my question is very simple. What holds the lion behind the bars? The iron bars or the space between the bars? The answer is simple. The space between the bars holds the lion in the cage. What if you remove one bar? Yes, There is no one who will remain in the zoo other than the lion. That's it. You know? So it is about the space between the bar. Have you seen fishermen catching fishes using nets? What catches the fish? The nylon wire or the space between the nylon wire? Yes, the answer is simple. The space between the nylon wire. Fishes which are smaller than the space between the nylon wires cannot be caught. That's it. The space is the power. The key is the space. The power lies in the space. Just keep this in your mind. Have you seen a cloud in the sky? Have you seen a cloud in the sky which stays there in the same space, in the same place, with the same shape for a long time? It's not possible. The cloud is meant to disperse. The same rule applies to your thought. The thought comes in the mental space and it cannot stay in the same place for long. It is you who hold on to the thought. Just understand this basic thing, the basic understanding of the thought and the cloud. The way they both operate is the same. With this understanding, let's go. Let's move ahead to the next step. This is the process of thought meditation. This is what you have to do. Think that you are a mountain. Be steady like a mountain. You can sit in a comfortable position. You can lie down in a comfortable position. Be comfortable and imagine as if you are a mountain. And the thought is like a cloud going in the space, in the sky. Just see the thought coming and going. Be an observer of your thoughts. Allow the thoughts to come and go. This is where you are totally focused on your thoughts. Just be aware of every single thought which you get consciously aware of. Just be observant of your thoughts. Let them come and go. Enter your mental space, exit from your mental space. Allow the thoughts to come and go. And as you practice doing this, you realize that there is a space, a gap between two thoughts. Now, the second step is be aware of this space between the two thoughts while being aware of the thoughts. Allow the thoughts to come and go. The more you practice, you suddenly realize that the space between the thoughts gets bigger and bigger and bigger. With practice, this is going to happen. The knowledge will not help you. You'll have to practice. Once you practice and you practice and you practice, you can begin with 30 seconds, you can begin with 1 minute. Eventually, gradually, keep on increasing the time slot. Reach 5 minutes, 10 minutes of practice, 15 minutes of practice every day. Just be observant of your thoughts. The more you observe your thoughts, you realize that the space between the thoughts is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is like removing one iron bar from the cage and the lion sets free. Understand, friends, you are the lion. You are the lion and the thoughts are like the iron bars. When you practice this, the space between the thoughts, it increases. And you, the lion, my friend, is set free, roaring to go out and achieve that you want to do. Do what you want to do, achieve that you want to achieve, just because you are set free from the cage of thoughts. Think about it and practice.